What's up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Well, it's been almost 2 years since the start of this whole pandemic. Our lives were flipped upside down, and a lot of us were uncertain of what the future holds. Even today, people don't know what to expect tomorrow. With lockdowns, hiring freezes, supply chain issues, the list goes on. One thing that's become a bit more common since the pandemic was the ability for employees to work from home as opposed to traveling to a client site or going into the office as frequently. For management consultants like myself, this sounds like a blessing. Or was it actually a curse in disguise? Stay tuned to find out in this video. What I'll be doing is sharing with you a more personal take on what I think of working from home. I'll be brutally honest and share the good and bad, so stick around till the end to get my personalized take on this hot topic. Before getting started, I'd like for y'all to do one small little thing for me. See that red button under this video? Yeah, that one. Please click on it until it says subscribe. Subscribing really helps out this channel grow and to make sure others have access to amazing videos like these as well. While you're at it though, please don't forget to like and comment for the YouTube algorithm as well. Finally, I'd like to mention that my website Ryan Rafi is getting booked with appointments, and I may be setting up a waitlist for anyone who is interested. So if you'd like consulting prep, resume edits, case interview practice, or something else, be sure to check out my services and sign up today. With all that being said, let's get into today's video. Working from home has become the norm for many professions. Whether you're in consulting, banking, or computer programming, you've likely been working from home for a while. And you've likely been asked if you want to stay remote or come back into the office anytime soon. One of the main benefits of working from home is the ability to be more flexible. The average American employee saves an hour and 30 minutes in the morning getting ready to commute to work and an hour of sitting in traffic on the way back from work. Therefore, by working from home, employees are receiving between 2 to 3 hours in their day again. Time that could be spent with their family, friends, or by themselves doing what they love most. And well, who wants to sit in traffic anyways? In addition, many employers have noticed a spike in productivity when it comes to working from home. Employees are more engaged with their work and are able to maintain a similar level of collaboration as they were when they were back in the office. But beyond this flexibility that I just mentioned, it provides a financial incentive to both the employer and employee. For the employer, they don't need to pay for large office spaces anymore, and for the employee, that means they can move to a city where the cost of living is a bit less. So just right off the bat, I think it's safe to say that working from home is great, right? Well, not quite actually. A common issue that I, along with many employees around the world, have been experiencing is that blur between their work and personal lives. Working from home has made it easy for people to reply to that one extra email that comes in at 9 p.m, which turns into another ask, and you're back online working for another hour, 2, or 3. By working from home, you don't get to separate your work from your personal life, which can ultimately lead to your personal life becoming your work. And for someone like me, that happened after only a few short months. As a little background, I graduated USC amidst the pandemic in fall of 2020. For a video where I go into why I chose consulting and an intro video on myself, I'll link those in the bio below for you guys to check out. Therefore, as a Zoomer baby who graduated virtually, I also started my job as a consultant purely remote. I honestly didn't feel much of a difference between going to school and working since they were both at home. The only difference I noticed was that rather than having to pay for Zoom classes, I'm getting paid to work over Zoom, which sounds pretty nice honestly. Depending on the day and my schedule, I may sign on 30 minutes after waking up just to start my day. There's no need to drive to work or dress up all fancy, which sounds pretty nice. And to end the day, all I need to do is just shut off my laptop and I'm done. But the issue for me came in a couple different ways. For starters, like I mentioned a bit earlier, the lines of working from home blurred when those emails popped in on my phone. Because my personal phone had my work information on it, I'd be notified, which would urge me to internally just hop on and work because others were doing the same thing obviously. So I'd stop eating dinner, turn on my laptop, and start working again. This became a norm and I did this for a couple weeks. But I noticed that this really isn't making me happy or feeling as productive while working. I wanted to work a set hours during the day and then have the rest of the time for myself. As much as I love working and consider myself a workaholic, my downtime is kind of meant for me. So I became a bit more proactive and asked for a work phone. Now I have my professional and personal phone. Tell me in the comments if you also have two phones, but also let me know which of my phones you like more. I have the black one that's more for work and the red one that's my personal. Do you have a preference? Beyond this, every day began to blur together. I didn't know if it was Monday or Thursday until I saw my Outlook calendar. Think about it. You wake up, log onto your computer, work, 8 to 10 hours a day, assuming you work at a normal consulting firm, watch Netflix or my YouTube videos for a bit, and don't forget to like, then you go to sleep. Then you repeat and so forth until it's the weekend. And well, it became exhausting for me. And by the time the weekend rolled through, it was already over and you'd go back to the cycle all over again. What I've been doing now to be proactive is to set big events throughout the week or month that I would look forward to, like bowling with the boys or going to a concert or a mini weekend vacation, something that kept me excited. And throughout the week, I try to change my routine to keep my life more entertaining. For instance, one thing that's been super big for me is fitness. So some days I go for a run, other days I go for a swim, and I weightlift a couple times per week. Little things can make the biggest difference, so do remember that. All in all, work from home can be a nice break from the hustle and bustle of travel 4 days a week, every week. Many consulting firms have noticed less turnover because of this and have adopted a hybrid model where consultants have more flexibility. You'll either be traveling on and off every other week or just traveling less than 20 days a month depending on the firm, project, and your willingness. Like most things in life, working from home has its own advantages and disadvantages. Comment below your thoughts on working from home and your experiences altogether. With that being said, if you found this video helpful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I make videos every Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe to not miss out. Also, be sure to check out my website, ryanrafi.com, for my products and services that will help you get into the consulting firm of your dreams, whether that's in the Big Four, or a boutique firm, or in the MDB. If you'd like another video where I talk about these firms in greater depth, I'll be sure to link that in the bio below for you to check out after this video here. Now, this wraps up my video where I talk about working from home and my experiences thus far, so I hope you found it helpful. As always, thanks. Until next time.